Hey guys, welcome back to Based MMA. Today I'm going to be talking about my prediction for the Sergei Pavlovich versus Curtis Blaydes fight. This is a fight that I have been very excited about, a fight in the heavyweight division. I believe both these guys are ranked in the top 5. So, this is a pretty exciting fight with a lot of consequences. I think whoever ends up winning this fight could be a #1 contender against the winner of Jon Jones versus Stipe. We'll see when that fight takes place. At first it seemed like Jon Jones versus Stipe was going to happen in July, but based on what Dana White was saying and some of the things Jon Jones was even saying on Twitter, it seems like they're going to push that fight all the way until November for Madison Square Garden. So, there's still a lot of time for that fight to happen, if it even happens. There's been a lot of problems with Stipe and Jon Jones when it comes to negotiations and stuff like that, but besides all that stuff, obviously that's a different fight. Let's talk about Sergei Pavlovich versus Curtis Blaydes, because to be honest, guys, this is kind of a very hard fight to predict, in my opinion. I've seen a lot of people be confident that Curtis Blaydes is going to get it done. A lot of people think Pavlovich is going to get it done. And when this fight got announced about a month ago, I was leaning heavily on Curtis Blaydes. I thought Curtis Blaydes has been looking really good. I thought the takedown threat was going to be enough. Obviously, Pavlovich's last loss was to Alistair Overeem, where he got taken down and he couldn't handle the grappling of Alistair Overeem. And then we saw what Curtis Blaydes did to Alistair Overeem. So I just felt like when this fight got announced, I was like, no, I think Curtis Blaydes is going to get it done. But when it came to this prediction, I had to rewatch some of their fights, and I've completely changed my pick, guys. For this fight, I'm predicting Sergei Pavlovich to win via TKO KO in the very first round. I think he's going to KO Curtis Blaydes. And, guys, I'm going to show you why I think Sergei Pavlovich is going to KO Curtis Blaydes in the very first round. I don't see this fight going out of the first round, to be totally honest with you. And I know that the people that are picking Curtis Blaydes are going to see, well, Curtis Blaydes is just going to take him down. He's not going to strike. But, Curtis Blaydes does not have a track record for just going for the takedown. And sometimes he could get sloppy. But besides all that, what worries me is some of the stuff he does in the first 2 minutes of a round when it comes to striking. Let me show you guys. Now, this was his fight with Chris Daukaus, where obviously he won the fight, but just look at the first couple sequences where Chris Daukaus was able to land some big shots that somebody like Pavlovich lands, you're gonna get knocked out. Let's just take a look. So we got Chris Daukaus, Curtis Blaydes, nice little kick right there. Boom! Did you see that shot? Those shots from Sergei Pavlovich will KO you. You know what I'm saying? And Sergei Pavlovich is a guy that is on a 4-5 win streak. Obviously, he just knocked out Tai Tuivasa, who a lot of us predicted would knock out Tai Tuivasa, just because, one, Tai Tuivasa was coming off a knockout loss to Cyril Gane. But to be honest, even besides that, the fact that Tai Tuivasa came too early, even if Tai Tuivasa would have had a full training camp and maybe recovered some more, I just think Sergei Pavlovich would have probably knocked him out anyway. But just look at this little sequence right here. Just Curtis Blaydes, he just gets caught. And I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like that at all against somebody like Sergei Pavlovich. And obviously, he doesn't go to the takedown right away. Sometimes he likes to strike. If he feels he can strike, he can strike. But, it's not the only fight he's done this, guys. Right now, we'll take a look at the Derek Lewis fight as well. Let me see.
Stand up. You're going to lull him to thinking, yeah, we're going to box, and then he's going to shoot. As I said, I was talking to his cornerman this morning. They said they have been working a lot of...
Let's take a look at another little sequence that happens right here. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, this is Chris Daukaus. Obviously, Curtis Blaydes didn't really need to take down Chris Daukaus to win this fight. Obviously, he could win this fight on the feet, but that's not the point. It's just those little sequences that happen in the first round when it comes to Curtis Blaydes. He's a little jittery when it comes to the first round in his striking. Let's just take a look at this little sequence right here. Boom. That concerns me. That just concerns me. I just have a hard time picking Curtis Blaydes for this fight, to be honest.
Dean giving Dawkins the benefit of the doubt there. We'll see if it was an
Now here we have the knockout, which was a really, really clean shot by Curtis Blaydes. He goes, it's over, so just stands his boom, right hand. Now let's take another look at the Curtis Blaydes versus Derek Lewis fight, because I feel like this fight kind of tells like why I think I'm picking Sergei Pavlovich instead of Curtis Blaydes. You know, he's going up against Derek Lewis, who's another power puncher, you know, and he wasn't even able to take down Derek Lewis, which was a little crazy in my opinion. And he did strike a little bit with him. You see he's always a little bit kind of like moving around. Derek Lewis is kind of plotty. Throws a leg kick. I believe he started the other fight as well with a leg kick. Like those little moments that he does right there, like that's dangerous. That's dangerous against a guy like Pavlovich. So we go right here. Curtis Blaydes was winning the fight before he got knocked out horribly, which is another reason why I'm a little bit scared to pick him. It's a 5-round fight. And we've seen Curtis Blaydes struggle with guys that are power punchers, such as Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis. He always finds a way, even if he's winning the fight, he finds a way to get knocked out. Let's look at this little replay right here. Like he got caught with a shot from Derek Lewis. Boom. Oh, you can't do that. Nice little counter. Jab, nice. No, he was bringing it. Derek Lewis is so funny, man. Derek Lewis sucks. Let's take a look at this sequence as well, because I think it tells a lot. It tells a story right here too.
Dean laying it down, taking control. Hey, listen, that's what
Boom. Started trading shots. He shoots in for the takedown. He can't even get it.
Nicely defended by Lewis. Very, very nice. That is in this fight.
So Derek Lewis was able to stuff the takedown, but let's take a look at this little sequence too, where obviously he gets knocked out by the uppercut.
These guys have been on each other's radar.
Oh my god, that was so nasty. So nasty. Man, Derek Lewis sucks. I don't know, guys. I like Curtis Blaydes, but it's hard to pick him in this matchup against Pavlovich. We saw what Pavlovich did to Derek Lewis. Now let's just look a little bit of Pavlovich, how he fights. Obviously he knocked out Tai Tuivasa very fast, so I'm probably gonna show the whole fight. But just the way the guy moves, like he throws really good like punches with good technique, jab, straight hand, right hand, like everything he throws pretty well. And the guy's just a train. Just take a look at this, guys.
That's it until this fight finishes. I think both men recognize the danger that each one possesses.
Patient. He's patient. Just punch.
But Ty's dangerous when he's hurt.
I mean, he does like, oh my god, he likes a little bit of defense too. Just a...
Yeah, but he hit too hard. Sergei's getting...
Truly the white Ngannou. Truly the white. Oh my god.
Oh my word. Ty's...
So yeah, guys, I truly do believe that Pavlovich is going to KO Curtis Blaydes in the very first round. I believe that if Curtis Blaydes survives the first round, he has a big chance of winning the fight. But even then, like, I don't like his chances. Obviously, he's been KO'd before. Curtis Blaydes has been KO'd pretty badly. And even when Pavlovich lost to Alistair Overeem, the guy was 26. And the guy's gotten a lot better. He took some time off after that loss. I believe it was his first fight in the UFC as well. So there's a lot of factors that just make me pick Sergei Pavlovich in this matchup, guys. So that's going to be my prediction for this fight. Let me know your predictions for this fight. And if you agree with my take or you don't, let me know down below. And I'll see you guys later.